Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today, the village of Emmerdale is no stranger to explosive secrets, but even by its own chaotic standards, tonight's shocking reveal has sent shockwaves through every corner of the Dales. In a dramatic twist that fans did not see coming, the truth about Kev's past finally burst into the open, leaving Robert completely blindsided, Lewis shattered, and the entire village reeling. For weeks, suspicions had been swirling. Lewis had been struggling to understand why Kev kept pushing him away, while Kev fought desperately to bury a truth he hoped would never resurface. But the pressure finally became too much. After a confrontation spiraled out of control, the secret Kev spent decades hiding detonated in the most dramatic way possible. Lewis is his biological son. And Robert? He walked out, furious, betrayed, and convinced that his world had just collapsed. The shattering reveal. The truth came out in the middle of an explosive argument. Lewis, who had already been on edge over the growing tension with Kev, demanded answers. He wanted to know why Kev always treated him like a burden, why he acted like Lewis was a mistake. As their voices rose, Kev's composure cracked. With tears filling his eyes, he confessed the secret he has been running from for half of his life. "You're my son, Lewis. I'm your father." The room fell silent. Lewis froze. And Robert, who had walked in just in time to hear the confession, felt the ground disappear beneath him. To Robert, two betrayals hit at once. First, Kev's secret past. And second, that Kev had hidden something so monumental throughout their entire relationship. Lewis staggered back, unable to breathe as the truth hit him like a physical blow. His whole life had been shaped by lies, not knowing who his father was, believing he'd been abandoned, never imagining that the man who had judged him so harshly was actually the one who brought him into the world. Robert reaches breaking point. While Lewis tried to process the emotional explosion, Robert stormed out of the room. Kev ran after him, desperate to explain, but Robert was already too far gone. "You lied to me about everything. About who you were. About who he was." Robert's voice wavered between heartbreak and rage. "If you can hide a son, what else are you hiding? What else have you done?" Kev begged him to stay, promising that he kept the secret out of shame, not betrayal. But Robert saw it differently. He felt he had spent years building a life with someone who never truly let him in. Unable to take any more, Robert walked out, slamming the door behind him. His footsteps through the village felt heavy, slow, like he wasn't just leaving Kev, he was leaving the future they planned. Lewis spirals into heartbreak. Back inside, Lewis's emotional world collapsed. He stared at Kev in disbelief, barely able to speak. "You left me. You let me grow up thinking no one wanted me. And now you tell me this? Now?" Kev tried to explain how young he had been, how scared, how unprepared, but every excuse only made things worse. To Lewis, Kev's reasons sounded like abandonment dressed up as regret. Lewis walked out too, choking back tears, needing air, needing distance from the man he now knew as his father. The news spread fast. Villagers whispered, heads turned, and speculation ignited instantly. Some felt sympathy for Kev, others thought he had destroyed his own family with years of dishonesty, and many worried about how badly this would break Lewis and Robert. Robert finds comfort in Aaron, but raises questions. Later that night, Robert went to the one place he knew he'd be heard without judgment, Aaron's. Their complicated history didn't matter in that moment. Aaron could see the devastation in Robert's eyes and offered support without hesitation. As they talked, Aaron reminded him that no relationship survives without honesty. He also gently warned Robert that walking away doesn't always fix what's broken, it just pauses the pain. But Robert insisted he couldn't go back. Not yet. Not after everything. Not when he felt he was the last to know the truth about his own household. Aaron didn't push, but the emotional closeness between them sparked village gossip instantly. And fans are already wondering, does this emotional moment open the door to a Robron reunion? Kev left alone, and breaking down. Back at home, Kev sat alone in the dark, devastated. He had lost Robert. He had destroyed his relationship with Lewis. And the weight of the secrets he carried finally crushed him. For years, he hid from his past. Tonight, the past finally caught him. Unable to reach either Robert or Lewis, Kev broke down completely, realizing that his silence didn't protect anyone. It only destroyed the people he cared about most.